Hey, what's poppin', you guys? So this video is gonna be very like one cut. Like I'm literally just gonna post it right now. Um, Due to recent events, I had to do this with the last one that happened, but this one it's kind of different. I mainly want to talk about confidence and how it is that I have my confidence, and how it is that maybe you can get confidence. Due to the recent video that I filmed and that I made for 4-9, which I'm very happy with. Like, I loved working with the company. Working with the people behind the scenes was so much fun, and like I loved everyone that I worked with, and it was a wonderful experience. Like, it was honestly like a 10 out of 10 experience for the first time I've ever been like reached out from a company and like paid to do something. Like, it's been wonderful. But and I have no problem with the video, and I have no problem with them. What I keep getting, though, I keep getting messages asking me how it is that I'm so confident, and I feel bad not being able to like give like a very, like, not necessarily cookie cutter like answer, but just like not an answer that most people will understand, I guess. Because I feel like people just kind of want like a quick confidence boost. Like, people want to be confident quickly, and it's kind of like the same thing with like weight loss. Like, people want that shit quickly, and like people want confidence quickly, and it's like it's not like that. Also, I'm still very young. Like, a girl is 21. Like, I still have a lot to grow and stuff like that. So it's like, you know what I mean. But the way that I got my confidence, and it's different for everyone else. Everyone can get their confidence in different ways, but this is just how I got mine. I got mine from being, to put it lightly, from being like essentially ridiculed in high school. I know every YouTuber has this story, but I promise, like, a bitch was not popular in school. Like, I was known, but I was not known as someone that people wanted to be around. For some reason, people fucking hated me. I don't know if it's because I was fat. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I was loud, because I talked a lot. I'm very, expressive, if you will. I literally don't know. I don't know. Maybe people had different ideas of me. I literally have no clue. Like, I can't get into their head. I don't know. But I definitely was bullied for the entirety of high school. Like, I was considered like the fat ugly bitch in high school for some reason. I don't know why, but that was just the tag and like the moniker that I had on me. There would be many times when I'd be walking to a class and people would be making fun of me for the way that I looked, and it's just like, it's not a fun thing to go through, you know what I mean? Like, that's not fun to go through. But I don't know if it's because I'm a Capricorn, or I don't know what it is, but I didn't take their ridicule as like a negative thing to make me go deeper into hating myself. I took it as like, oh, so you think I'm ugly? And that's what you believe of me? Well, I'm gonna spite you, because fuck you. Like, I don't like to be told what to do and what not to do, and that's what you're doing to me, and so I'm gonna spite it. And so that's literally how I got the confidence that I have now. Like, it was genuinely out of spite and out of like frustration that people felt like they had the right to dictate my life. And it was something so strong with me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, that it's just continued to come with me as I go along in my life. And as I go along in my life, I still get a lot of hate for the size that I am, no matter how big or how small. I was smaller in high school. I think I was 200 pounds in high school. Maybe like at my heaviest in high school, I was like 250, I think. Now I'm like 290 or some shit. I don't know. I don't own a fucking scale. We haven't bought one. It's a long story. Anyways, I'm like heavier set now, and I still get the same amount of hate that I got when I was smaller set. And so it's like, people are just never going to be happy, is literally what it is. People are never going to be happy. People are never going to be happy with the body that you have, because they fucking hate themselves. And that's literally what it is. They hate that you're confident, or they hate that you find yourself pretty. They hate that you feel sexy in something that they don't consider sexy. It's genuinely just internalized fat phobia for the people on the outside, that you kind of just need to, not necessarily like wake up, but just kind of just realize that it's like, their opinion genuinely does not mean shit. And for the people that are saying like, well, my mom calls me fat, or my dad calls me fat, or like people in my relationships call me fat, friends call me, then they're not people that you need to surround yourself around. If those people don't bring you up or lift your spirits, and maybe you shouldn't be around them as often as you are. And I know that sounds hard to listen to and to say, because it's like, well, mom, well, like, Sunshine, I can't just drop my mom at the drop. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm just telling you, like, don't let shit like that affect you. Like, look at it through their point of view. Like, is your mom slightly heavier set? If she's not, was she heavier set at one point? Like you kind of need to think about it as, like, you're hating on me because you hate yourself. And, like, and that's genuinely what it is, because me being fat absolutely does nothing to you, and it means, and, like, it does nothing for your psyche, it does nothing for you. It's all on me. If I die of cardiac arrest, that's on me. If I die from, like, heart disease, from old age, from my legs falling off, from diabetes, from whatever, that's on me. That's completely on me, and that's how I decide to live my life. And that's fine, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has the right to decide to live their life however they want. But just don't... I know it's easier said than done, but just genuinely, like, whenever someone comes at you and whenever someone's like, well, you're a fucking ugly ass pig, just kind of think to yourself, like, but, like, what does it matter? And also, like, I feel hot, and so it's like, you don't mean shit to me? Like, I don't care about your opinion? Like, that's literally what it is. Like, I just don't care about your opinion. And I feel like that's how you slowly start to learn to, like, love yourself. And that's another thing, is that people love to say that body positivity is all that it is, and it's like you only have to be positive, and I completely disagree with that sentiment. There are days when I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god, like, you're a fat hog, like, you're so fucking ugly, and I hate myself that day, and that's completely fine. That is normal. That's natural. You're not supposed to love yourself every day. You're not supposed to have good days every single fucking day. There's times when you wake up and you're like, holy shit, like, I am the hottest piece of ass on this planet. And that's normal. That's normal for you to feel that way, and then the next second to feel ugly. Like, that's completely normal. That's just how we are as human beings. Like, there's people with beautifully sculpted bodies and they still wake up some mornings and think that they're ugly. And it's like, that's just the human thing, you know? It's just a human thing. We're not meant to be fully positive or not meant to be fully negative. Like, there's supposed to be, like, a nice little middle where it's like, some days I feel ugly and some days I don't, and that's all that matters. Like, I just know that there's a good day to come. And that's all that you need to think about, that there's going to be a good day to come. Like, today I woke up and didn't feel pretty, but tomorrow maybe I'll wake up and I'll feel pretty, you know? And that's just kind of how you live your life, and that's how you slowly start to build your confidence. And it really is getting out of your comfort zone. Who the fuck is yelling, bro? It really is just trying to get out of your comfort zone. Like, I realized that me having my long hair was me being in a comfort zone, and I was like, oh shit, like, that's not a normal comfort zone, because I felt ugly with short hair. But now it's the complete opposite. Now I love my short. I need to dye my blonde strips. That's why they look so bad right now. I need to dye them. But I just wanted to give my hair a day to rest. But, like, I love my short hair now, and I love my long hair as well. Like, I love both equally. And I used to hate tucking in my shirts. That was another thing. I used to hate tucking in my shirts because I was like, I'm too fat to tuck in my shirts. Like, only skinny bitches can tuck their shirts in. And that's completely fucking wrong, bitch, because now I tuck my shirts in and I'm like, oh shit, like, she's a hot piece of ass. Like, you just kind of need to, like, slowly start to build yourself up to things that you can be comfortable with. So, like, for example, like, let's say you wear really baggy shirts. Maybe try cropping one. Like, not even cropping it really short, but just cropping it enough so that way then, like, if you move your arm, maybe a little sliver of skin can show. And that's just, like, a slow build to when you can finally start wearing fun and, like, more, like, assertive pieces of clothing where you're showing more skin and you feel more comfortable in your own body. It definitely is, like, a growing thing. It is something that you need to learn, and it is something that you kind of subconsciously, not consciously, kind of train yourself. You kind of Pavlov yourself in a weird little way, to start loving yourself, because it's just one of those things where, again, you are living your life for yourself. You're not living it for anyone else, you know? It's completely your decision what you do with your life, and it is your decision how it is that you decide to live it. You do not want to be 80 years old and regretting, you know, any of your life choices. And so I feel like it's never too late to start loving yourself. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, we all die. You know what I mean? Like, we're all gonna die, and it's like, why die hating yourself when you can die loving yourself, you know? But yeah, that's how I found my confidence. I do it out of spite, and I still do it out of spite. I hate people telling me what to do, and so I just do the opposite. But you just need to find that thing that drives you to better yourself in any way possible. And that's not saying that losing weight is a bad thing either. Like, I don't want people to think that losing weight is a bad thing. Like, if you want to fucking lose weight because it's like a good reason as to why you want to lose weight, as in like you're unhappy and you want to change, then that's totally fine. You can go ahead and do that. But don't bully people to do the same thing when that's not what they want to do. Like, not everyone's the same. You know what I mean? We're all different, bud. Like, we're all different. Like, not every fat bitch wants to lose weight, and not every skinny bitch wants to fucking, you know, keep that weight down. Maybe a skinny bitch wants to be a chunky bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's totally fine. Like, everyone is evolving. Everyone's changing. Like, everyone can decide who it is that they want to be, and that's all that matters. You know, everyone can decide who it is that they want to be on this planet, and that's all that matters. So, at the end of the day, just keep doing you. Keep loving yourself. Keep being happy and shit. And, you know, just live your fucking life, man. Who gives a fuck? Just live your fucking life. Who gives a shit? Just live it. But yes, anyways, I love you guys. I hope that this was mildly concise. But I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and fucking crop a t-shirt, bitch, and wear it around the house, you know, and then slowly start to build yourself up and start wearing it out, you know. Same thing with shorts, bro. Like, buy yourself some shorts. Same thing. I watch shorts. I wore them around the house, and now, like, every once in a while I wear them out, you know. Sometimes I don't, though, because sometimes I feel like I look like a hoe. But that's just me, though. But because I got ass. But yeah, I don't know. Just love yourself. Work towards it. It really is one of those things where it's a constant thing. It's a constant daily thing. And you just kind of have to, you know, do it. But anyways, I love you guys. Sorry for rambling. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you with the real video very, very soon. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.